Hey, hi everyone, welcome back. I am Naveen Girgani. Welcome back to Easy Power BI by Naveen. So, completely before starting this video, I would like to request you to all subscribe my channel and like it and share it. And if you do not subscribe my channel yet, so please subscribe my channel and watching this first time. So you will subscribe my channel and like it and share it and well click on all for your never miss regular updates. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Okay, friends. So today we are going to discuss about SQL. So introduction to SQL. Okay. So what is agenda today? So the types of commands, the types of commands in SQL, and apart from some of the important concepts like data type and constraints and index and functions and user defined functions and union and unional and joins and view store procedures and temp tables and variables and CTFs, the common table expressions. So these are the important topics in the SQL. So today, first we are going to learn about the types of commands. So how many types of commands we have in SQL? So DDL commands and DML commands and DCL commands and TCL commands. So what is the DDL commands? So data definition language commands and data manipulation language commands and data control language and transaction control language. So what is these commands? So okay, let's be see into the yeah, okay, friends. This is the DDL commands and the DML commands and the DCL commands and the TCL commands. So what are the DML commands? So these DML commands, the DDL commands are talk about only for the structure. Okay. So DML commands. So what is the DML commands? What is the DDL commands? Okay. So create and drop and truncate and alter. So these are the four commands in the DML commands. So create is to create the table or create the database or create the view, create the store procedure or create the function. Whatever you create this one, you will create. So what is the syntax for the create? So create database name, create function name, create table name, create view name, create store procedure name. Okay. So one of the example we will see. So create table name. So table name is the test table, the column database and then data type and then column to the data type. So like that, then we will see. So then once we will discuss in graphical, then after that, then we'll go for the practical. Okay. So drop command. For example, if you create this one, then you will drop something, then you will go for the drop command. So drop table name and the whatever you want to drop. For example, if you drop the entire table, then you drop table name, then entire table will drop. So what is the alter command? So alter command is you use it to modify and add constraints or columns in an existing table. So the alter table statement is statements to use the add and delete and modify columns is in an existing table. Okay. So what is the alter commands in the syntax for the alter commands? So alter table name. So add column name data type. Okay. Second one is the Cherry don't. Okay. So alter table and drop column name. So third one is the alter table name and column alter column name. So these are the syntax for this one. So example, then we will see alter table name is the employee information and then add so blood group some varchar so and so, then we will it's the example. Okay, this is the alter command. Okay, so and then coming to the DML commands. What is the DML commands? So DML nothing but the data manipulation language. So data manipulation language, the section is to article will give an insights into the commands through which you have multiple the database. The commands are in the follows. Okay, so what are the commands in the data manipulation language? Okay, insert, update, delete and select. So these are also about the structure. It will talk about structure. So DDL commands also will talk about structure, and data manipulation language also talk about structure. Okay. So insert. So for example, we have created one table and we have created some database and we have created some table. So in the table, then we insert some values into the table. Okay. So this is the syntax. Insert into table name and column 1, column 2, column 3. For example, we have the 5 columns, then column 1, column 2, column 3, column 1. So based on that, then it will insert the value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4. Okay. Otherwise, insert into table name values bracket, then column 1, column 2, column 3, like that. Then value 1, value 2, value 3 we will use. Okay. Another example, insert into table name values. For example, ID, name, salary, gender. So ID is the 1, name is the AAA, salary is the 1000, gender is the M. So like that, then we will insert into the data into the table. For example, I have inserted in 5 columns: ID, name, and salary and gender. But I forget to insert into the update into the some other column. So the time then we will update. How to update this one? Okay. For example, you update something in salary place 2000 instead of 3000 we have given. So you want to update that particular ID number 1 is equal to salary is the 3000. So that time then we update. So in whenever coming to the update, so we have 3 remember in our mind. So update and set and the where condition. So update table name, set the column name is equal to something. For example, the salary is equal to 5000. So some employee name is equal to so and so. And where condition, employee ID is equal to 1. So employee ID is equal to name will be replaced and the salary will be replaced. So this is about the update. Okay. Update table name, set column 1 is equal to value 1, where condition we will use. Okay. And what is the delete? So if you delete something in column in the table, then if you use the delete, okay. Delete table name. Okay. Delete from employee information where employee is equal to some Preeti. Otherwise, delete from table name where employee ID is equal to 1. So then only employee ID 1 record will be deleted. Remaining will be same. So this is about the table delete. So command select is the we will use the where in, then select is the from employee table, or select star from the employee, select top 3 star from the employee, or select distinct or select distinct count. So then select we will discuss in later. So as of now, then we discussed about the DDL commands and the DML commands. Okay. So then we will let's get into the our SQL. This is the SQL software, the SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio in the SSL Summit. This is the Object Explorer. So whenever, for example, just I will open my SQL server. So then you will understand easily. So whenever you click on the, when you download the SSMS, so then we will upload the how to download the SQL server also. Then you will see that video and then you will easily download the SSMS SQL server. Okay. So this is my server name is the this name. So then we'll connect directly. So then connected this one. This is the Object Explorer. Okay. This is the Object Explorer. This is the database. So in the database we have how many database? There is no database. So then we will create a one database. So then create database. So TempDB. Okay. So the database name is TempDB. Okay. Then we execute. So okay. So TempDB 2. Okay. Yeah, command successfully. So then whenever we refresh in the database, so the TempDB2. Okay. Then we will show here TempDB2. Okay. So TempDB2, then we see this is the TempDB2. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in the, for example, in the TempDB2, then we can store the table into temp db2. So what is the SQL server and what is the database, what is the table, what is the columns and rows. So for example, if you assume as a server as a your laptop, okay, it's a like SQL server. So it's your laptop is a SQL server. In the your laptop, then you have some folders. So it will like as a database. So different databases we have stored in the SQL server. So you created some folders in the your laptop. Okay, in folder different files is there in your laptop. So same in different databases have different tables. Okay, in the different files where some of the records is there, there also same tables and columns will be there. In the tables we have the different columns and rows. So it's like that. Assume is the SQL server. Okay, the database nothing but is one of the folder in a laptop. Okay, now I will create as a one table name. So test underscore TBL. Okay, and what are the columns I want to? ID, integer, comma, name, varchar 30, comma, and salary. So money. So what is the data type? Then we will see name and gender. GENDER, gender. N varchar. So 3. Okay. Then close the bracket. So this is the table to create the columns like ID, name, and salary and gender. Okay. Then execute this one. We actually this table created in the master. So before that, just you drop table this one. Okay, command successfully. So then before you create the table, then you select this one temp db2. In the temp db2 database, then you create the table. So now you are again you execute this one. So command successfully. Whenever you go and see, so table, so you execute the db test to tbl, test to dbl. Okay, then we select star from test tb. Then we select this one. So it will show the ID, name and salary and gender. Okay, 4 columns only created. Okay, this is we created. What is that? Okay, second one. For example, if you add the one of the column into this one, so then that time then we will go for the alter. So then alter command. Okay, how it will work? So alter table. So table name and set column name is equal to phone number is equal to phone number number is an integer. Okay, then we'll execute this one. Sorry, not set, add phone number in integer as it. Okay, command executed successfully. Then you select the select table. So now it will added the phone number here. So as of now only ID, name, salary and gender. So whenever you use the alter command, then we add the phone number. Then so phone number is added. So for example, if you want delete to alter table test, so drop command use drop command where column phone number, COLU column phone number. Okay, so you will see command successfully. Then select this one, only the ID, name and salary, gender. Okay, by using alter command you can add the column or you can delete the column. Okay, second. Third one is to okay, now so create command, alter command and drop command. So drop command, then we will use the drop the entire table. Okay, so for example, drop table name. So for example, if we either there is no data here, I think it executed. So whenever you select this one, you not execute this one because of there is no data here, invalid name in the tab. Okay. Whenever you use the data drop table, so entire table will drop. So again, you create the table. Okay, and execute this one, select use the select query, and then the name will come. Okay, this is about the drop. Okay, so now we coming to the DML comments. In the DML command insert, for example, we have created the one table here. What is the test table one? In the test table, then I want to insert the data. Okay, how we will insert? Okay, now DML comments. So what is that one? First insert. So how it will work? Insert table into. So what is this one? Table name values. Okay. Okay, values. The first one is what is ID number and AA column name, and what is the next one? Salary. So 1000, and gender. So male. Okay, correct. ID, name, salary, gender. ID, name, salary, gender. Okay, then I will execute this one. Sorry, insert into command successfully. The whenever we select, so one row affected. Okay, so this row is the what is one ID number, name is the AA, salary is 1000, and gender is M. Okay, so now again I want to insert the two more records. So how we will then is the 2 number and BBB, and this is the CCC, and this is the 3. So this is the 2000, this is the 3000. Then I will execute these two. Again, two more records will inserted. Okay, now this one also. Okay, select the table. Okay, now 3 records entered. So this is about the insert. So now I want to update. So I will use the update command. Update. So how it will work? Update. For example, the ID number 1, the salary is 1000, so gender is M. So I want to update the salary is 5000 in ID number 1. Okay, now update table name. Update table name. So here set command used. Set salary is equal to 5000, where ID is equal to 1. Okay. So command execute successfully. So where ID is equal to 1, salary, it will. So you will see ID number 1 is equal to earlier is the 2000. Now you update it the 5000. So like that you will update the update command. It will work. So update and set and where, these 3 commands we will use in the update. Okay, update. So for example, if you want to delete something, delete. So how it will delete? From table name. If you give anything in where condition, it will entire table it will delete. So remains structure is remains same, but entire records will come. For example, if you want, you will use the where condition, ID is equal to 1. So now where ID is equal to 1 record will be deleted. Okay, then select. Okay, only 2-3 records, 1 record remains deleted. So now execute the 1 record also, for example. Okay, select. Okay, this is then we will work the delete. Okay, now again I inserted the 1 record. So update. So as we discussed, insert, update, delete. So select, already we are using the regular condition in the select. So select, we will use the another more conditions like select 3 records or select only. For example, if you want select ID, comma, name from table name. So only ID, name it will showing. For example, it will whatever the, for example, if you 100 columns you have, so in the 100 columns we want only select this name. Otherwise, if you want select top 2 records from employee table, only 2 records will show. Okay, select stop to start from, so entire only 2 records will select. So like that it will work the select. Okay, so DML commands is this one. DDL commands is the create and drop and truncate, and then DML commands is the insert, update and delete and select. Okay, so truncate. So truncate, how it work in the DDL command, like truncate. Okay, for example, if you truncate this one, so truncate should not work with where condition. If you truncate the data, entire data will be deleted, but truncate is not working with where condition. So we will see in detail. Whenever you truncate, so entire data truncated. So select star from table, then so there is no data here. Okay, whenever is a truncate, its entire data will deleted, but the structure remains same. So you will use the delete also same, but in the delete then we will apply the where condition, only the different that one. So whenever we compare to the performance wise, the truncate is fast performance, because of whenever we execute the truncate, the entire the data will be deleted, whereas the delete function. Okay, so what is the difference between truncate and drop and delete? So these truncate, drop, delete will use for the delete the data. Okay, delete the whenever one record and the entire data. But what is the difference between these? Then we will learn by next class. Okay, thank you watching for this class. Sign off by Naveen.